All right, y'all, man. Look, today I'm finna talk about settling and why you should not do that. Now, I understand being comfortable in your certain situation, but you do not want to be comfortable for too long because you will realize that you are stuck and that you're not gonna go anywhere because you're settling, right? So look, normally settling starts small. It's not giving up, but it's like you're kind of too comfortable in what you're doing right now, and you need to maybe change up your scenery or change up your habits because you're going to keep on doing the same habits that got you stuck in the place that you're in right now. And if you are aspiring to be greater than you are, if you're trying to be a better person the next day, then you probably should worry about making your habits better, changing your habits up to be who you want to be. Your habits should reflect the person that you want to be in the future. And if it's not reflecting who you want to be in the future, then you're doing the wrong thing. And it's not going to matter how much you want to be that thing. You're never going to be it because your habits are still reflective of the person that is settling and that just is in the same place forever. So, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, like I said, they will settle because of comfort. They feel comfortable in where they're at, so they don't want to move. They don't want to go nowhere. They don't want to do that. They don't want to upload that next video. They don't want to start up that business because they're comfortable at their 9 to 5. It might not be fun for them, but they're comfortable where they're at. They're making enough money to pay the rent, but they're not making enough money to be comfortable with the rent, right? Like there's a difference between there's a lot of people they'll just go to work and then they'll just come home and they'll just, you know what I'm saying, just have enough money to be able to eat, have enough money to be able to, obviously not always about money, but it's about settling, right? Like you should want more for yourself and more for your kids, especially. Like you don't want to just barely be able to pay the rent and barely be able to put food on the table. You want to be able to do that and more and have money on the side to be able to go on vacation. I keep on shaking my thing. But have money on the side to be able to go on vacations and stuff. Like that's the type of stuff you want to be able to do. Another thing that settling does is it kills your self-respect because I feel like it kind of brings down your confidence. If you are settling with something, it's kind of telling your brain that this is all I got. This is all I am and this is all I ever be. And because of that, then you'll never be able to fully respect yourself. You'll never understand how far you could really go because you're settling in the same, like you're just settling, which is just not a good thing at all. Your confidence is going to keep dropping. You just going to keep on, you're just telling your brain that this is all you are. When at the end of the day, bro, nobody is what they are, right? Like everybody has a potential that they should be able to reach that people actually never reach. No matter how far you get, you probably will never reach your potential, but it's about reaching as far as you can towards that potential. You know what I'm saying? And settling is not only in relationships. You know, you hear a lot about people settling in relationships because they don't want to go seek out things. Settling it's everything. It's in how you act. It's in how you see things. It's you know what I'm saying? Like you don't ever want to settle in anything, you know? What else we got? When you settle, like I said with the confidence thing, you stop expecting more of yourself. Like you just begin to just, you know, you just start to believe that you aren't really equipped for certain tasks. Like you start to believe that you aren't worth challenging. You know what I'm saying? And the only way that you can grow is from being challenged. Just like in the gym. If you're in the gym and you're just going in there just for a pump, you're not really challenging your muscle, you're not going to grow. Like your muscles are not going to grow for real. If you're just starting out, maybe, yeah. But if you're in the gym consistently and you're not really lifting to challenge your muscles, like if you're not lifting at a certain weight with lower rep to make sure that every single like rep you feeling that, like you have to work hard to move that muscle. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the only way that your muscle's going to get challenged enough to actually have to rebuild itself. If your muscle feels like it's not being challenged, there's no reason for it to get stronger because it feels good with the stimulus. Same with you. Same with settling. If you keep on settling in the things that you're in, then there's no reason for your mindset to grow because it is what it is. But when you challenge yourself, when you put yourself out there, when you put yourself in predicaments that you haven't been in before, when you make yourself uncomfortable, it forces yourself to grow. It forces your brain, your mindset to develop into something more. And That's the most important thing. Your mindset controls everything. Like I always say, bro, discipline is way more important than motivation. Motivation is just an emotionally driven thing. It comes, it goes. If you drop a vid, it does good, your motivation goes up. If you drop a vid, it does bad, it goes down, and you just stop uploading because you ain't got no discipline. All you have is motivation. Discipline is who you are. It is the habits that create you, and it is your consistency. All this stuff, bro. And it is who you are, so you will never stop. I just went on I was on TikTok. I was uploading on TikTok. I was doing really good for like 2 weeks. Then last week, not a good week. But guess what? I'm disciplined, not motivated. And now this week, I'm finally getting good on there again. It's all about sticking to the course. You know what I'm saying? Sticking to the script, because hey, bro, there's going to be ups, there's going to be downs. Just don't settle, and don't get too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And don't focus on motivation purely. Like, you can use motivation, but only use it as a tool. Don't use it as the driving force in your career, or in your fitness, or in your health, or any of that stuff, because it's not good, bro. Now, never settle does not mean perfection. It doesn't mean you can't be satisfied with anything, right? Like, let's say you've been on this, like me especially. I try to make sure I thank God, and, you know what I'm saying, just be appreciative of where I'm at right now. I'm not settling, but I am happy for how far I've gotten, fitness-wise, health-wise, and content creation-wise. I'm happy for who I've become over time, socially too. Like, but I'm not settling. But I'm appreciative because of the journey. You know what I'm saying? You got to appreciate the journey. You know what I'm saying? You can't what am I trying to say? You want to appreciate the journey more than the destination, because you want the destination to be so far that you never reach it. But you're always striving for that destination, bro. And that's at the end of the day, that's all it's about, bro. That journey to get to that destination, man. And so at the end of the day, you just got to make sure that you're not settling for the standard, not settling for the norm. If you don't want to be normal, bro, don't settle. Like, at the end of the day, do what you need to do. Grind hard, work smart as well. Do your thing.